And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator, the IT expansion. I'm your host, RPG Guy. And let's take a look where we last left off. At least 3 jobs, but I'm pretty sure we've got one where we got to go on site. Well, let's take a look at these. Ira Elster introducing Chipaway. As you may have heard, Irritech has developed a bold new technology described by the leading industry figure as a sea change, not just in the realm of computer technology, but the world at large. Quote Ira T. Elster. I'll admit I wasn't convinced at first. In fact, it caused me a great deal of discomfort, but several long, painful surgeries gave me the time to think, and now I see its true potential. As a technology company, we can't avoid the fact that we created large amounts of electronic waste. But what if there was a way to make it simply disappear? That's why Irritech is launching Chipaway. So we point at a computer, press the button, and poof, it's completely gone. Where? We don't know. And legal has assured me that it probably doesn't matter. The important thing is that now people won't just pay to buy our products, they'll pay for us to get rid of them too. Isn't it beautiful? Sounds like he's taking that technology that was the other, from the lady who was teleporting technology. It's fine. Don't worry, I need another new PC. Haha, I don't need another new PC. Ha. Just want to say thanks for helping me move departments. Repeatedly. Maybe it looked kind of stupid to you, but I've been trying really hard to find somewhere I'm happy, but now I finally know where I want to be. Not here. Seriously, if I've learned over the last few weeks that I really hate working in an office, I need to be outside. A free-range human, so I handed in my notice this morning. I've got enough saved to buy a little cabin out in the wilds with a vegetable patch, a few chickens, and fiber optic broadband. Hey, I have to draw a line somewhere. Can't wait to get out there. Ibra Books. Oh, well, good for her. Alright, let's get to it. Eugen Rowe. This PC needs to be able to run data mine at recommended specs. Sounds important. My next video tutorial is supposed to be about writing. Could you throw some yellow cables in so I can see how it's done? Hey mate, we just had a surprise audit sprung on us, so it's all hands on deck over here. Apparently, there's some kind of discrepancy in the budget. We need this PC ready so we can run through our payment database a bit quicker. I'd handle it myself, but you can imagine I'm super busy with paperwork, don't even have time to watch more computer repair tutorials. Anyway, seems like a standard upgrade. If you want my opinion, you probably need to look at the PSU and GPU and or the storage solution. Well, that's just everything at that point, you prick. Except for the processor. It's probably the processor. Hey, should I be charging you for IT consultancy now? Ha 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 ha. You know, Egan, if you actually physically came to my office, I'd probably punch you right in the teeth. But you can't promote violence. I'm not promoting violence. I'm shutting up violence. Violence against my ears. It's not real violence. That's true. But it'll make me feel better. I know I'm a monster. I'm a monster. So this excuse me. This jackoff needs data mine. And we'll need to have our yellow cables ready to go here. Probably. Let's get it out since we have it. Now, what does he need for rec specs? He needs more storage and a better Vigicard. So a GTX 1080 and more memory. Now, there really doesn't seem to be anything on this computer. But I do worry about, and I'll be honest, I do worry mostly about the taking out of other computers' hard drives and whatnot. It doesn't seem like the right set of steps here. We have the storage, but I don't want to use it because we don't have a lot. So what's this dude's budget? $1,400. So easy enough. That's all that's really missing are those two elements. And the video card needs to be roughly What? It's got to be 8 gigs, which they have in there, but oh, okay. Where's the hard drive? Okay, it's right there. So theoretically, they say that we could put in a. We can actually just put in. We'll just add another hard drive to it. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. Arr. So he needs another a couple hundred gigs, right? He's at 256. He needs 300. So that little drive will give him enough, and then when he needs a 1080 GTX 1080, and we actually have roughly $1,000 to burn, but we better be careful because this doesn't look like as big of a rig as you would think. I don't want to go too big. So let's go. I hate when it does that. Before we do anything else, that'll be good enough for now. All right. Next. Heads up, Saw's electrocution ain't gonna work after all, but I still need to finish this book, and my killer don't have no method yet. So I'm gonna go for the easiest option. Computers are well heavy, so you can just like drop it on someone. Tried seeing how easy it would be to lift a PC up to a big window like the killer would, but then there was a big gust of wind and it slipped. I ran down and put it all back together and it still didn't work. Don't work. Can you fix it? My writings all on there probably needs a clean too. There was a big cloud of dust when it hit the ground. Oh god. And the solid state drives in, it's bad. Like, what are these cases even made of? It fell 7 floors into gravel and didn't even get dented. Solid murder weapon though. Defo gonna use it in the book and then I can finally get it published. Once I write all the killer scenes, ditched electrocution because it doesn't make sense. Have you seen Frankenstein? Big electroshocks don't kill people; they bring them back to life. That's not. I have some people that might disagree with you there on that. That in this case is made out of something special, I would argue. So we need to replace the graphics card, which is a 2060 Super Armor. So we'll replace that. ARGB DDR4 Extreme ARGB. And what is this? 3600. So that. And then the solid state drive. Patriot Burst 480. Patriot Burst. 480. And while we're sitting here just wasting time. Okay. I need my GPU to crunch the numbers for our new anti-meteoroid system, but it's pretty intense stuff. Can you fit some water cooling? Oh boy. Probably needs rigid pipes to be nice and secure. Might be nice if you could swap the cables for purple ones, and don't forget it still needs to be able to run Capital. Oh, god damn it. The NASA astronauts are here, but I don't think I'll get my lunar love affair. I was hoping for our team of buff nerds with an endless supply of fascinating stories. What I got was 3 man-children with an endless supply of dirty jokes. The giggling started as soon as I mentioned erecting a UV shield, and it was downhill from there. They brought a whole shuttle full of fancy equipment, but I suppose I'll have to put it together myself. I wouldn't trust those lads to build a blanket fort, let alone a moon base. But there's good news on the horizon. I spoke to corporate yesterday, and they said they'll be able to come back. I'll be able to come back to Earth in about a month. It's only a board meeting, but at least it's something. Can't remember the last time I was this excited for a meeting. Okay, install custom water cooling for CPU and GPU. Yay. Okay, and it's a 2080 Advanced V. So we either gotta dual card it, or we'll figure the rest. We'll figure it out somehow. But let's go to PC. We'll shove it, and then she wants purple cables, which is fine. I hate this computer. Let's go ahead and put in. We need to figure out what it takes to run Capital on this computer. Shouldn't be much because it looks like we already got it sorted. If we can, we'll put in an extra stick, 2 sticks of whatever is in there. Depending on how much money we actually have left over. We've already got water cooling in there, so it's really just a GPU upgrade, a water-made GPU upgrade. So we're talking 2080 Advance. $2080 Advance. Colorful iGame GeForce RTX. RTX. Dude. Yeah, I didn't think I'd see that in there. RTX, darn it. And it's a 2080 Advanced V. I don't see anything that's Advanced V. So it's an 8 gig at 1710 by 1750. So we want 8 gig 1710 by 1750. Which I don't see here. But it is an 8 gig, so it can't be, we can't go with the 11. So it's either this one or this one. And it's not a TI, right? Yeah. So we'll do that. And then Viper LED Red, 8 gig. And then there's 2 of those. All right, we're not quite done. So we have one more job. Sim Ellison was trying to set up VR meeting room for later today, but I got carried away adding virtual decorations and tripped over the headset like an idiot. The headset seems okay, but my graphics card is busted. Must have broken the HDMI port. So do you think you could pop over to the VR room with a replacement part? I am still a bit shaken up, so I've taken the rest of the day off. I was actually planning on asking for more storage anyway. VR games are bigger than I expected. Maybe 8 terabyte. A couple of other things if you get the time. I locked the room to stop the cleaners moving my stuff, but now the case is all dusty. Can I get Capital? Might need to record my VR meetings. Okay. It's a shame. I was just starting to get my VR legs. It's way better than I expected. Very immersive. Although I did somehow manage to set my avatar as a frog in a suit of armor, fingers crossed I can figure out how to change it back before my first VR client meeting. Okay, so 8 terabytes, replace graphics card. Only have 500 gig in there, and it's mechanical. Does it not show the... Oh, yeah. AMD Radeon RX 5700. They actually have that right there. But we definitely don't have 8 terabytes of storage. That's easy. That's easy. Boom, boom. Really quick, we're gonna just jump over there really quickly here before we order all this, because I want to check something. You might be wondering what, and that's the number one, the video card, and number two, how many mechanical drives I can fit in there. Because that's gonna actually matter. Looks like there's plenty of room for drives, so we're good with that. So she said this is broken. Yeah, that works. So we're gonna do that. Just because we can. Okay, so let's get that delivered now. That delivered now. As much as I know I'm gonna have issues with that goddamn computer. And then we need S. And I did not check if we can run Capital, but you would think that this machine could. We want to make sure it's running capital, not just on capital. They gave us $2,000, which is way more than what we would need to do this job. So I have a feeling this computer is not built for this program. But we shall find out. It runs with the minimum specs. Did they care? Yeah, it runs with minimum specs. It's not got enough memory. So, that's... but whatever. Alright. This one's good to go. Alright. Now... cooling for CPU and GPU and purple cables. So, first things first. Whoops. Purple cables. Do we even have that? Oh, shit. I should have checked. We don't. Alright. Really quick. We'll get these delivered immediately. I don't mind paying the extra as usual because it is cheap. Like, it is a mainstay kind of thing. The first thing we need to check here, which is going to piss me off because I'm like 90% sure I'm screwed. Yeah, it doesn't... How am I going to do water cooling? Unless I take this out. Let me see. Okay. Because sometimes the game is like, no, you can't do that. No. No, 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 no. You can't do that. Alright, how do we want to do this? I guess we will do piping from here to here, from here to there. These are purple coolant. And then our purple cables. I hate this. I really do. We're making sure we get all of it. I don't see any other cables other than the stuff in the back, which we can't change. Should be good. Doesn't mean that they'll give us the credit for it, but because I'll miss like one fucking thing. All right, we need to double check and see if Psycho bitch needed anything else in her freaking computer. Capital. It runs. She kind of already had that on there, though, so I don't know. Or did I put that on? Because I just saw the will it run thing on there, so maybe... No? Rigid pipes. You know, I didn't actually check that. Rigid pipes. I know I want to buy 2 of these, so we're not quite done because there is now a pipes requirement. I bought black just in case it would come up later. So let's just redo the plumbing here. The hell? See. So, yeah. This one actually cost us money just because of the nature of it. Alright, now it's got the rigid pipes and everything else. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, we're just replacing the broken stuff from her machine. Is there anything else that she needed? No, nothing else. So there's a bit of memory. There's a graphics card. Well, she's gonna be mad, no, because her book was all on that. Oops. An idiot. Okay, somehow I ended up with the wrong memory. Oh, I put the wrong stick in. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. Hold on. You know, I'm not going to bother with the cables, even though the cables aren't matching anymore. I don't know if she cares or not. It'll be interesting to actually test that out. We bought memory for this computer to max it out. I remember this. I remember this well. There we go. I don't want to lose money on this. I need more money than I already did because of the situation from earlier. Alright, this one needed yellow cables, so make sure we have that up. Wait a minute. Wrong card. Keeping this. Boom. Sucker be done. Pretty sure. Let's make a save because of the wonkiness of our situation here. Let's turn these in and see how bad we did. Top work, mate. We'll have those numbers crunched in no time now. And cheers for the yellow cables. I might have to ask you how it's done later. Fucking idiot. Ah, great. Good to know it'll all be working again when I'm back in the office. Okay, here comes the weird ones. Thanks, I'll get this hooked up as soon as I can. Would love to stay in chat, but I've spotted one of NASA's lads sticking a "Kick Me" sign on the back of my spacesuit. It's pretty funny. I'm well chuffed with this. Been so glad to have you around to help out. Yeah, I'll let you know when the new book's out. Okay. Well, it worked out. We gave up a graphics card only to acquire a nice one. Quite a nice one. We'll sell all the broken stuff. So, can't complain about a brand new 2080. We got some pretty good cards on us, actually. But I still don't think we have enough good stuff. This is the weakest card we've got here. Got some storage, got a power supply, got tons of memory. Tons of motherboards. Tons of cooling now, which is finally a good thing. And tons of processors, including there's a wimpy one around here somewhere. There. At Cabby Lake there. Probably gonna hook that in and add, this little guy right here to it at some point. And then this is these two right here are the next two weakest because they can't be SLI or Crossfire. But it would actually be this one followed by this one at some point. So these three cards we can definitely want to push out of the shop in some manageable way. And even this one is not really that good. These four here are probably the weakest cards. This one being the weakest, followed by this, then this actually, then this. Well, no, this one's performance is higher. So take that initial theory. And then these guys over here are a bit better. So we'll have to keep those in mind for later. Let's make it a brand new day. Uh-oh. That's not good. Because there's going to be that. And then an office job. Well, let's just say we'll make this episode a little shorter. Anywho. Let's double check. Let's read these emails. And not the tickets necessarily. Sam Ellison, Iratech, to the new Virtual Frontier. Booked my first client meeting in VR. Looking forward to seeing how it all comes together. Oh, and I looked online and found how to set my avatar, but I've come to like the frog aesthetic. Might stick with it. And why not? It's VR. We can do anything. Be anything. I'm excited just thinking about it. Okay. Good for them. Oh my god, I actually did it. I beat Brady. Well, we're still waiting to hear for the office results, but I've seen the final sales figures. He was a close second, but not close enough. I won. I'm going to Bali. Does that mean we get a souvenir? Hiram Arnaud. I've been through every backup in every filing cabinet out there, and still nothing. Not to mention no mention at all of Callegero Trovati. Does he even work here? Be funny when we find out he either does or he doesn't. What? What's up, buddy? Charles Matrick. What's up, buddy? Thanks again for that brilliant PC. Unfortunately, we can't give it away yet because the company's socials got suspended. No idea why. All I did was come up with a cool name that matched the case. I've included their report below. Totally bogus, right? Hello, Irtech Corporation. Your account, Irtech, has been suspended for violating the titter rules, specifically for violating the rules against copyright infringement. You may not violate copyright or trademark rights. Irtech Corporation. Using the Irtech Xbox PC, we're giving away this all-access pass to games, just like and comment for a chance to win. I don't know if that is. I don't know. Well, it's an Xbox PC, so I guess technically that's correct. You can't use that term to name a computer entertainment system that you have made, I guess. Okay. So, we've done all that. We've got 4 new jobs, 1 offsite and 1 build from scratch, as well as 2 new ones. We're going to make it a little shorter episode here. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/XR for more live gaming action, because when we come back, we'll have some new jobs going here. And I might start thinking what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have, so we could make 4 PCs for sure out of these 4. So we might end up doing that coming up, just to kind of remove some of the supply of stuff that we have. We might start working on that next episode, depending on how quickly we get through the builds. We'll probably add some PCs, because then we can put them all out for sale on the 11th and make a big fat wad of sweaty money. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.